Guys, today I have for you something absolutely out of the box. Chata King setup, which is shield free for legendary solo runs. You heard me right, my beautiful bastard. You can now trade off bullets with legendary Chungus and you will not die because we have insane amount of armor regen, crowd control and actually quite enough DPS. Again, you can easily get your armor back even without clutch activated. I'm trading bullets with freaking Changa and he is down. Man, just like your ex. Uncle Butcher in the building with insanity. Another barbecue chicken setup. Man, this one is super dope. Like I said, it's shield free and it brings a lot of fun. At this footage you can see, unfortunately I couldn't kill on time healers or medics or support mobs, which unfortunately dropped the healing stations, but it's no problem for me. Two Chungus aiming at me, I'm receiving damage, my health bar is almost at maximum, doesn't give a flying F. I think you have never seen anything quite like this. Show me the freaking footage where somebody is facing two Chungus without shield and doesn't give a flying F. I mean, come on man, this is something insane. Look at my armor regen, baby. Only thing that I would say this build struggles with is non-elite dogs and war machines. Those bastards are absolutely sometimes pain in the ass because especially those grenades, they can stagger you, deal some nasty damage, and war machines the same story. So other than that, non-elite enemies, you're gonna deal with them just fine. Chungus, elite enemies, no problems whatsoever, but those mechanics like dogs sometimes can be pain in the ass, so play smart and use your specialization weapon. But before we continue, quick word from today's sponsor, Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles, they will complete your order super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. I have checked everything by myself. And if you have any questions, simply comment down below or contact the operator. And with my promo code RBDIV, you will have 15% discount on absolutely all services. But now let's get back to this setup. And like I said, only thing that can give you some headaches are these non-elite dogs or war machines. So the solution here is really simple actually. Use your specialization gun. You have 6 charges, so use them wisely, and one charge can deal 3-4 mil per hit. It's more than enough to take your enemy down, and when the first dog will go down, chain your kills because second enemy or second dog will be stunned. So you have a couple seconds to deal some nasty damage, and in that way you will avoid this annoying enemy. For specialization though, here we will use survivalists. The reasons are quite simple. Extra protection from elites will make us absolutely unstoppable. On top of that, by applying status effects to your enemies, all those enemies will receive more damage. And since we are using rig-based exotic pride chest piece, which is applying bleed effect on each bullet you hit, it's absolutely nuts. All bleeding enemies will receive more damage from your teammates. You have, for crowd control reasons, amazing fire grenades. Again, burning enemies will receive more incoming damage as well. You have increased repair skill. You have Seek and Mendamine. All those Seek and Mendamine absolutely sucks cat's balls. Heals are kinda weak and it acts really in a weird way. Sometimes it runs away, stucks in textures, so it's kinda terrible skill. For the weapons though, I'm using Bullet King Exotic LMG. Don't get me wrong, Bullet King by itself is kinda weak LMG, so we have to find the ways how to boost LMG, and the clutch and rig-based pride chest piece combo is perfect. If you want to use clutch, guys, you need to nail at least 50% crit chance. I would recommend you to hit 55. That would be bare minimum to be effective with clutch, but 50 is absolutely must have. For second weapon, I'm using SMG Vector, one of the best SMGs in the game. With Sadis is amplified weapon damage, and we don't need crit chance since we are sitting at 56% crit chance with my Bullet King. SMG has extra 21, so the cap is 60. We are well above the cap, so we don't need crit chance, but this is really nice touch if you want to take down quicker those non-elite enemies. For pistol, I'm using Orbit. This is the exclusive pistol for perfect finisher reasons. Kill non-elite enemy, boom, you have 40% extra crit damage. I have 72 protection from elites. Honestly, I'm using Bellastone Armory for that extra armor again, but if I would have extra or one more protection from elite mod, I would use Chill Out Gilligard named mask, which can provide you with 2 mod slots, and in that way I would cap out protection from elites and I would be completely invincible. It would be absolutely stupid, but still this build performs really well. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have that extra mod, so I choose to go with Bellastone Armory with safe armor again, and it works really well for chest piece. Regular spray chest piece with 5 enemies on bleed, you will have 48% armor regen. So throwing the mix that Bellastone, you have 49. I mean 50% armor regen is a stupid amount. Clutch, perfect Cheshka backpack, Devil's Due. I mean even without kills, you are getting stupid amount of health and you can take down enemies pretty goddamn quickly. LMG is kind of weak, but still legendary enemies are going down pretty goddamn quickly. I'm using 2 improvised pieces again to use protection from elite mods, armor again, and crit chance everywhere. For holster, I'm using Picarus because it will provide me with 15% extra weapon damage and armor again. If I would use Sokolo piece, I would gain only 10% SMG damage, or maybe I could use what it is, Constructor's Gloves, to boost my LMG damage and gain damage to armor, but again in that way you are getting only damage to LMG class, so you will not get extra damage to your Vector, and I went the middle way. If I would use name it Constructor's Gloves, I would gain 10% LMG damage and 8% damage to armor. So not a bad option. 18% damage increase, but Picarus holster is giving you 15% extra weapon damage. So yeah, I think it's not a bad trade-off. Definitely you could use maybe those gloves if you want to use only LMG, so it depends on your preference. But again, I love how this build works here. It's absolutely stupid. You saw how I can face tank Chungas. For the skills, I'm using drone and fixed drone, and decoy. Fixed drone heals are not that strong, but sometimes it can help you. Maybe you can replace it with turret or striker drone to distract your enemies even more. Yeah, bye.